From wherever you are on God's green earth, my name is GLOWREEYAH, GLOWREEYAH. I was asked this question. It seems like a simple question. Why we sing? And I'll be honest, it took me a long time to come to an answer, to come to this point of recording this video. If you had asked me this question maybe a while ago, a few years ago, I'd have just given one snappy answer. But I've come to a point where I want to be as authentic as possible in my life, and I chose to take my time to really delve into why I sing. I was so intentional about it that I decided to write a script, or write from my heart what my perspective on the question is. So if you permit me, I will definitely read what I wrote down as an answer to this question. Why we sing, why I, GLOWREEYAH, Gloria Bryan, sings. Here we go. So this is what it sounds like from my heart. It sounds like an easy question to answer, but it put me in a reflective state for a while. It has brought me back to the core. The raison d'être, as the French say, the reason for being. The truth is that no one can answer this question honestly without doing a deep dive and some kind of soul searching. I decided to answer this question using a holistic, foundational, past, present, future, and legacy perspective. This is the foundation of why I sing. I sincerely believe that God is music. I believe that everything in life is seen and unseen as part of his divine orchestra. When the wind blows, when the sun shines, when the moon comes out at night, when a wave crest rises and falls, they are all playing their part in the divine ecosystem of life. And therefore I count it as a privilege to be part of this as a human expression of this whole system. So when I open my mouth, when I belt out in ranges, when I clap, when I move, I'm also part of his grand orchestral arrangement of reconciliation, redemption, and restoration. I'll borrow a leaf from Colossians 1:15-16. It says, "The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have the supremacy. For God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether the things are on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross." So I sing because I owe it to my Maker to give back in expression what he already gave to me before the foundations of the world. I'm also going to look at this from my past. I sing, or rather I sang, because it came naturally to me. It was my happy world, whether it was for one or for 1,000. I sang because it was heaven's way of navigating me through hell's hordes and through life's hills and valleys, whether it was through my songs, Miracle Worker, that got me believing for a miracle for my niece who was in a coma, or Covenant Keeper, God of Trust, Holy Hallelujah, Jesus is Here, Rivers Flow. The message of what my songs convey is relevant for the purpose. Presently, and with greater understanding, I sing for one the same way that I would sing for 1,000 or even 1,000,000. I sing to give others a reason to keep holding on to hope in life, whether it is as a voice note to remind someone lying on their hospital bed of their healing, or to help a friend dealing with depression, giving them something to just hold on to. I sing to express my heritage, my diversity, and my multi-potentialite giftings, recognizing that I'm an ambassador of my nation, of my continent, wherever I go. I have been in situations where people of other races connect with me just because they heard me sing. And for the future and legacy, I sing because I want to be remembered for good, so that whenever my numerous nephews and nieces, godchildren and mentees of my Zdata initiative have a flashback or memory of a conversation or stumble on my music or message on any platform online, they'll hold on to something lasting in their hearts that can propel them to keep passing on the torch with flames to their own children and to future generations, that they remember that there is still good in this world, remembering the values of life, that living for God and humanity is vital, that my voice, my essence, and my message remains transcendental. And for eternal purposes, this is why I sing. I sing because I want to look at my life, look back with no regrets. I sing because I know heaven applauds me for reflecting heaven here on earth. I sing for a kingdom that is invisible but eternal, and whose king reigns supreme over all that this earth could ever be. I sing because I want to hear those assuring words given alongside crowns and rewards. Well done, my good and faithful Gloria. You have used your voice, your gifts, your talents, and my message to bring glory to my name and to my kingdom. You have made burdens lighter and smiles brighter. You have served well. Enter into the rest that has been prepared for you. This is why GLOWREEYAH, Gloria Briner, sings. I hope this blesses you, and I hope you keep singing.